Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is IRDINA and INSYIRAH, and today I'm going to present about our game Galok Raya. First and foremost, I'm going to introduce you to the people behind the game. That is ZAHRA, ARA, FARISHA, Chu, as well as myself, Mia. So what's the game all about? It's about an educational family simulation game where players take on roles of family members preparing for the Hari Raya celebrations. Through collaborative tasks and decision making, players can learn cultural traditions, family values, as well as practical life skills. This game is targeted to families with children between age to 8 to 12 years old. Next, we have the problem statements. Firstly, the task for the celebration of Hari Raya is distributed unevenly among family members, and secondly, the unfair delegation task among family members. So to solve these problems, we have our main objectives, that is to distribute the task evenly among family members and to ensure that every family member gets a fair amount of workload. Let me introduce you to the 4 game characters. We have the dad, the mom, the son, as well as the daughter.
My name is Chuan and now I'm going to present the problem analysis chart PAC. First, there are 2 given data, which is character choice and user input. Character choice have mom, task is cook, dad, task is fix broken equipment, son, task is buy groceries, and daughter, task is clean and decorate the house. For user input, there is integer 1, 2, 3, or 4. Second, the required results are display characters name and task, display level for each character, display love points, and display error message for invalid input. Third, for the processing required, there are 5 steps, which is display character selection menu, validate user input range 1 to 4, map input to corresponding character and task using selection structure, handle invalid input with error message, and display results, which is character name plus task level for each character and love points or error message. Last, for the solution alternative, there are 5 solution alternatives. First, define username as input values by user. User will enter their name, which will be stored as a string variable. This identifies who is using the system. Second, define character choice as integer input 1 to 4. User selects a number corresponding to a family member. Input validation ensures only valid choice 1, 2, 3, and 4 are accepted. Third, define task assignment through conditional mapping. Each character choice maps to a specific predetermined task. Use switch case structure for efficient value matching. Next, define output display of character and task. System displays the selected character name and assign task. Clear formatting for easy readability. Last, define error handling for invalid input. If user enters values outside 1 until 4, systems display invalid input. It can prevent program crash from unexpected inputs.
All right, thank you, Chu, for that presentation. Now I'll be taking over this presentation by talking about the input processing and output chart. So for the input, we have all of these values, which is the character choice, the mom level, the lemang choice, the rendang choice, the dad level, the lamp choice, the tap choice, son level, store choice, grocery choice, daughter level, clean choice, decor choice, and the love points, which is 10. Now, for the processing items, we will be only talking about the mom character as an example because the others are very long. So, first, we have to switch the character choice and we display the case 1 for mom, which is mom's cooking task, and they get to choose the level, which is level 1 is lemang and level 2 is chicken rendang. And then we input the mom level. For case 1, we have two choices, which is A, glutinous rice, coconut milk, and salt, and B, the next choice is rice, coconut water, and sugar. After that, we input the lemang choice. If it's case A, then we have to print correct perfect lemang made, and we will plus 1 to the total love points, and then we break to choose case B, which is we have to print wrong, the stove exploded, and minus 1 point from the total love points. After that, the default is an invalid choice. Next up, we have the second case, which is the second level, which is chicken rendang ingredients. And there's two choices the users can choose from, which is chicken, dried chilies, coconut milk. And for the second choice is duck, fresh chilies, and condensed milk. And then we input the rendang choice, which is for if we choose the first option, we get to print display correct delicious rendang, and we will plus 1 love point. And then we break, and if they chose the second option, they will get wrong and pot exploded. We will minus off 1 love point from the total love points. After that, we break for the default, which is an invalid choice will be displayed. And then if they didn't choose anything from the bomb level, then an invalid level choice will be displayed. Next up. Okay, so now we'll be talking about the algorithm. So first we start, and then we display the family task selection, and then the users can choose 4 characters, which is the mom, the dad, the son, and the daughter. And then the users will input the character choice. For this IPO chart, for the algorithm, we will also be only displaying the mom case. And after that, the mom case is just the same as the processing item I've just shown just now. After that, if the users did not input any character choice, the system will display default invalid character choice. Therefore, the users have to choose a character to play the game. After choosing the character and completing the task, the game will display task completed and the total love points of the users have attained throughout the whole game, and then the game will end. After that, the output will not seen here, but it is basically the total love points that the users have attained throughout the whole game. Now we will be discussing on the flowchart that will be talked about by ZAHRA.
I will be explaining about our main flowchart of this game. First, you start the program. Then you declare all the variables. Next, display family task selection and choose a character 1 mom, 2 dad, 3 son, 4 daughter. After that, input character choice. Then start the selection body by using switch case. Switch character choice, case 1, yes. Display mom's cooking task and choose level 1 lemang, 2 chicken rendang, no, case 2. Yes, display dad's fishing task and choose level 1 lamb, 2 tap, no, case 3. Yes, display son's grocery task and choose level 1 choose store, 2 buy ingredients, no, case 4. Yes, display daughter's cleaning and decorating task and choose level 1 cleaning tools, 2 decoration items, no, default. Display invalid character choice, please select 1 until 4. Then display task completed and state the total love points. Lastly, end.
So, me, Farisha, will be explaining about pseudocodes. First, program setup and declaration. We need to start and includes. The code begins with typical program headers such as hashtag includes IOStream, and the main function is integer main void. After that, variable declaration. We declare first integer used for numerical input underscore, character choice, mom level, dad level, son level, daughter level. This store the player's numerical selection for the character and the task level. After that, love points. This is the game score, tracking successful, correct, or unsuccessful, wrong task completion. After that, we got characters, which is char, used for single letter input for task choice. As for example, A or B. Character is lemang choice, rendang choice, lamb choice, tap choice, store choice, grocery choice, clean choice, decor choice, and that is 1 variable for each specific task choice. After that, we got main character selection. This is the entry point of the user. Initial prompt display is the program first asks the user to choose a character, which is first mom, second dad, third son, and fourth daughter. Input. After that, we got input. Input is the choice is stored in the character choice integer variable. And after that, we got main control structure, which is switch. Character choice statements control the program flow, directing the user to the specific task associated with the selected family member. Case 1 for mom, case 2 for dad, and so on. To switch case, each character follows a similar structure involving nested selection statements. I will use mom's cooking task as a prime example. First, level selection. If the user choose 1, which is mom, they are then prompted to choose a task level, which is lemang or chicken rendang. Then the choice is stored in mom level. After that, nested switch. A nested switch mom level controls the task detail. After that, the specific task choose level 1, which is lemang. The user is given 2 options for ingredients A or B. The inputs is stored in lemang choice. The outcome determination, another nested switch lemang choice is determines the result. Case A, if correct, then display correct and increases the score love points, and the user will get +1 love point. If case B wrong, displays wrong with a humorous outcome like stove exploded and decrease the score. Love points equal to love point -1. Furthermore, for other cases, we will be using same method as the mom cooking. For break and default, break statement exit the switch cases and a default case handles invalid input. So, for program conclusion, which is main default case, if the initial character choice is not 1, 2, 3 or 4, a message informs the user of the invalid character choice. Final output, regardless of the path taken, the program concludes by displaying a final message, task completed. Love point equal to how much is the point, followed by the final value of the love point variable. So, for n, the program terminates. And in conclusion, Galok Raya is an adventure game that can help family to better manage and distribute the workload for real-life Hari Raya preparation. That's all from us. Thank you.